Hi everybody, it's Chris McKenzie here with CARV, the Chickabee Alpine Racing Volunteers, and our website carv.ca. So for this year's ski season, CARV thought we would sort of focus on a ski tuning theme, and this will be the first of 3 videos that we're doing here tonight at Cloud's Place. And we're going to start, the first video is going to talk about all the equipment that you need for ski tuning. That information can be found on carv.ca as well. And second one, we're going to talk about prepping the ski for tuning, so we'll talk about doing the edges and the base. And the third video, we'll talk about getting into waxing. So all this information and the videos can be found on carv.ca. So let's get right into it. The first thing we're going to talk about is the equipment that you need. And there's really no way to get around it. You are going to need a set of vices, ski vices to tune the skis. And they usually come in 3. Cloud's got a system here that just uses 2 and a bit of an elastic. And these you can pick up at any ski shop. OW Sports is one of our sponsors. You can certainly get these there. So we'll talk about how to set these up in a bit. The other item I strongly recommend is a pair of gloves for ski tuning, and they're just work gloves with embossed in rubber there to protect your fingers while you're tuning, so you don't get cuts. Another thing you're going to need is elastics. These thick elastics. They're used to put the brakes, retract the brakes on your skis, so you can get access to the edges and the base. You're going to need a stone. So these are not a file, but a stone. It's a diamond stone, and this is what you're principally going to be using to tune your edges. Sometimes you're going to need a file, so this is a ski tuning file, and use that to take off heavier material or to change the angle of your edges, but mostly you're going to be using the stone. So then you're going to need, to operate the stone and or the file, you need what's called a base file guide, or a file guide, and the file or the stone goes into the file guide like that. And it's got a specific angle. We're going to talk about the angles there in a minute as well to explain a bit about base angles and side angles. To stone the bottoms of your ski, you'll need a device to do that. This is one I use. It's a plastic one, and it's for running the file or the stone along the base of the ski at a specific angle. And typically that'll be 1 degree. You'll need a couple of brushes. Now there's all different kinds of brushes. There's nylon brushes. This one's a brass brush, and we have a horsehair brush as well. But you'll need a brush as well. The other thing you'll need, of course, is an iron to do your waxing with. So any kind of iron will do. You can use an old household iron if you want. You just have to be careful with it. And there's specific irons for ski tuning, and they're flat on the bottom. There's no holes like the old irons. And then, of course, you need wax. We'll talk about wax when we do the waxing video. There's different choices for waxing. And a scraper to scrape the wax off with. So those are the basic set of tools you need to really get started. And information, once again, can be found on carv.ca.